Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Weirdo Watchlist Podcast, the podcast that's slightly off, and now the podcast that has an introduction.
How was it?
It was pretty good. I liked it a lot. You didn't hear it because I just did this straight through YouTube and let OBS pick it up.
I hope you upload this right away so I can. I'm so eager to hear
as soon as we're done recording, that's when I start uploading. Every time.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah.
So for the curious audience member, that was I just took that straight from the Trauma movie intro. Lloyd Kaufman and Michael Kurtz, I think, presents Trauma Team Release. Toxic Avenger, shout out.
Shout out.
So I'm your host, Mikey. That's your host, Sam.
Hello.
How you been, Sam?
I've been really good. How about you?
I've been also good.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I've just been relaxing, accidentally getting too high on accident. I told you that story before the podcast.
It's always an accident.
It's always an accident. If you're doing drugs, kids, know what drugs you're taking beforehand. Don't just, pop whatever you have. Just don't do that. Know what you're taking. Know how much.
And drink a lot of water.
And drink water. Just drink
so
water anyway.
Tell me, Mikey, what have you been watching, if anything? I think you said not much, but tell me if anything.
Between episodes, I've slowed down on what I've been watching. I've seen a good number of solid picks. But the one I do want to talk about, the new movie released this year, is called NFT Cursed Images.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it's on Prime Video, not on Tubi. It's 73 minutes. And it came out this year, believe it or not. A movie about NFTs. A horror movie about NFTs.
It takes a while to make a movie.
It does take a while to make a movie.
Is this pretty low budget, I got to assume?
Absolutely, yeah. It's very low budget. Like, the audio mixing, is very bad, too.
Oh,
But, the cameras are all, iPhone HD, I think. They're not movie cameras, they're YouTuber movie cameras.
So, did you like it? It doesn't sound like you liked it.
No, it's not a good movie. I went in knowing it wasn't going to be good. It's a movie about haunted NFTs, The movie opens with a fucking location and time card, London 2021. Because who the fuck would be talking about NFTs outside of any other time frame?
Yeah.
In the past, it wouldn't make sense, and today, it still wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, there was a window.
There's a 1 year window where you can have a movie talking with characters talking about NFTs, and it's natural, but it still is. It still feels incredibly cringe.
The movie's bringing it back because you're talking about them right now.
I'm talking about them right now. Yeah, the whole NFT craze. Anyway, this movie pitches itself bunch of friends reunite for the first time in a while, and they're all into crypto except one guy. They're all crypto bros, and they're talking I'm a real millennial. I'm not one of them pussy younger millennials. I'm a real millennial. I don't know what an NFT is. And then there's you gotta get on the NFT craze. I told you to when you should have bought into Bitcoin. You should have. Now look at you, you scrub. And they find one of them gets sent a bunch of scary looking NFTs, and is oh, I know these NFTs. These NFTs are supposed to be haunted. I heard it from a Reddit story. And
source confirmed then.
Yeah, and then it's basically The Ring. You see it, you get 7 days. You need to, and the crux to beat the NFT curses is you need to pass the NFTs to someone else's digital wallet. But with the ring, you get 7 days to do it, right? That's the whole bit. 7 days. You get 7 days to figure it out, or you're fucked. Here, everything happens in within in real time, an hour. They're at the party. They get the NFTs. The dude's I'm not keeping this curse to myself. Each one of you are getting your own haunted NFT, and then one by one, they get picked off really fucking quickly. And
How
part
did
of
they die?
They just like a fucking
Samara
scary.
comes out of a TV.
No, a scary monster just pops up behind him that vaguely looks like their own haunted NFT. like an NFT will be like
Just comes out of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere. You hear it like clicking and crackling around a corner, and then it just pops into frame, jump scares you, and it looks like dog shit.
Yeah, fun.
And it just does that like 6 times throughout 70 minutes. And
this is the movie you should have watched when you got way too high. That'd been crazy.
I don't think I would have enjoyed. I mean, I didn't enjoy this already, but it wouldn't have helped. It wouldn't have helped my trip. I was watching like Germa clips. Those helped.
What's that?
He's like a Twitch streamer, but like he's like 45. I think. I think he's like 50 years old.
Hell yeah.
He's one of them older internet heads.
Hell yeah, respect.
Yeah. I was watching like a you laugh you lose Germa challenge. He's just reacting to clips people send. That
would he watch NFT the movie?
I don't think so. I don't think he knows what a movie is.
Doesn't know what a movie is. How old is this man?
He's like, I think he's like 53. But yeah, NFT Cursed Images. It's a funny sounding movie title. It's not the worst thing I've seen this year. I think for the sole purpose it is a little funny that this is a movie that comes out in 2026. It's kind of like War of the Worlds all over again. You know, that movie felt like it should have come out 2020, but it came out like 2025 instead, and everybody laughed at it. This feels kind of the same without Ice Cube or any of like the actual funny bits that War of the Worlds had.
Yeah, just bad.
Yeah, but this is just bad. It's a little funny. It is only 73 minutes. That's why it's not the worst thing I've seen this year.
I respect that.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend.
I won't watch it. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's a fucking haunted NFT movie. Like, I'm not gonna recommend that to anybody, but the curiosity is there for it.
Hell yeah.
That's all I can.
I'm not
say.
gonna watch it. Yeah, I'm glad you watched it for the both of us, because I was a little bit curious if it's a hidden gem, but now we know.
Yeah.
You know what I watched? I watched The Furious.
Yeah, how was that?
Really good. Really fucking good. A little long, a little bit, I don't know if you saw The Raid. You saw The Raid?
I haven't seen any of the Raid movies.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel similarly about that movie, where it's like, it's really cool shit, but it's just like a little bit too repetitive.
Sure, yeah.
It could be cut down a little bit. But overall, it's fucking really, really kick-ass. And watching it in a theater was really fucking dope.
Yeah. My coworker did a double feature of The Furious and then Cannibal Holocaust. They're showing that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they're showing that at the Draft House on Tuesday.
Okay.
And like,
interesting.
yeah, so he went from The Furious at like the Southdale Center and drove straight to the Alamo to watch Cannibal Holocaust. And
crazy.
Yeah, his experience with Cannibal Holocaust was very interesting. I mean, it's like he thought it was gonna be, like a little bit toned down because like old movie, how bad can it be? And then it is as bad as, and in fact worse than what he was led on to believe. So
I have it on DVD.
I do too. I watched it for a Hooptober the other year, and yeah,
Nice.
It was not a fun experience.
Can't imagine. Well,
Yeah.
did he like The Furious?
I thought it was alright. Kind of like the same, like, it's a lot of repetitive, like, he wishes, like, the dude would get, like, beat the fuck up a little bit more, because, like, he said, like, he felt, like, kind of impervious to punches. Kind of wanted him to get, like, thrown down a flight of stairs like John Wick,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I love anytime you have, like, guy who could fight, his daughter gets stolen, and now he has to go fight for her back. Like, it's just like an easiest setup for a good time.
Yeah.
Like you're just rooting for this, but like this one feels almost like there was like mini bosses, and I love how it's set up like that. Like fight through a bunch of like no-name henchmen to get to the mini boss guy who works with the main bad guy. Felt very video game style like that, and just it's fun. I don't know. I loved it.
Yeah. All
I
right.
don't think it's in theaters anymore, but see it
Yeah.
if it comes to streams.
I'm sure it will. I mean, it'll be
Sure, it's about to.
a big announcement on it.
Yeah, there's been some hype on it.
I caught you talking about a movie. I don't think you
Oh.
watched it. You just cracked a joke about it on Letterboxd.
Oh, the Army Hammer.
Yeah, the U-Bowl Army Hammer movie. I thought about watching that because I was like, oh yeah, a new U-Bowl movie starring Army Hammer. This sounds like a terrible time. I could use like a new villain of the year movie, and then it turns out that no, this movie really is the villain of the year. Because of like the alt-right chuds on Twitter have like taken the movie as their own. Because it's like
Really?
yeah, because it's like about Army Hammer just like going after immigrants.
Yeah.
And I was like, I heard that, I was like, oh, so it's not even gonna be like a funny bad kind of U-Bowl movie where I can like we all can laugh at it because people think that this movie's good and important.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I'll pass.
I read the reviews, and I definitely did not even want to watch it as like a let's see if it's so bad it's funny type of thing. I
Yeah.
was just like, I'm not gonna waste my time. That's
Yeah.
for damn sure.
But now the chuds are in an interesting position. They have to pretend that U-Bowl made a good movie while just refusing to watch like Christopher Nolan do the Odyssey after like they're saying like Christopher Nolan sold out so he could win awards when Oppenheimer, like the whitest movie ever made, won all the awards when that came out. It's very
What kind of rabbit holes are you going down?
It's just what I see on Twitter, just people making fun of these people.
You need to get off that website. It's not good for you.
Sometimes waking up in the morning and checking it is rough.
Yeah, I'm so glad I deleted it years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I get to see everybody make fun of like the algae pool at the National Mall, and that's really funny. Someone took a box cutter and cut 300-foot slashes into it. It happened. It's all on camera, even though it's not. Nothing's on camera because nobody did anything.
You're losing me completely. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So they got this algae problem at the reflecting pool, and Trump's like, I'm gonna fix it by painting it blue. And science people were like, if you paint the pool a darker color, it's gonna warm up the water, producing even more algae. Which is what happened exactly. So their solution was to pour hydrogen peroxide into the pool to kill the algae. But hydrogen peroxide is a really good paint stripper, so it stripped all the paint that they just spent like $1 million installing. It's a whole, and like now they're trying to like say like a liberal Democrat like sabotage the whole project by like cutting strips, cutting the paint with a box cutter. Even though like the reflecting pool is like constant 24/7 like camera surveillance. So there's nobody like going into the pool except like authorized workers clearing.
And this is why you like Twitter?
It's really funny. It's really funny.
I'm gonna have to believe you.
Listen,
I don't get it.
I also get a lot of really good movie recommendations on Twitter. Like
that's good.
In the midst of all this and like other like 250th birthday hoopla, I'm getting a lot of Jackass clips. So I rewatched Jackass 2 the other night. I'm in the middle of Jackass 3 right now, and I think it's by far my favorite one.
What's up with the new one being just clips, apparently?
It's because they're like 58 years old. They can only do so many stunts.
Why even put that in theaters? This could have been a YouTube video.
I don't know. It's like, I think they just wanted to like say they got one more final one out of the way. Like they're definitely doing new stunts in this one, but it's also good. Like unseen footage that they just didn't include in the other movies or the .5s.
I almost went and saw it the other day. I went to a mystery movie on Monday, and I went with a buddy when he was like, I'm really not sure if I want to go to a mystery movie because what if it sucks? And because he wanted to go see Jackass, and I really didn't. And I said, okay, there's a Jackass showing 20 minutes after the movie starts. If the movie sucks in the first 20 minutes, we'll go see Jackass. But then we stayed for the movie, thank God, because I don't want to see Jackass. I mean, I don't care, but I felt like
You just, yeah.
I just
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
care.
yeah.
I just don't care. But I ended up watching a movie called Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass, and it was pretty funny.
What a title. Tell me about it.
It is a movie that kind of plays off Wizard of Oz. So it's about a girl who is the hometown like sweet girl who has had the same boyfriend since high school. He's the quarterback, and they grow up in a small Midwestern town. They're finally going to get married, right? And they're just perfect couple. And they're talking about the celebrity sex pass, and they heard about it at work, whatever. And so they kind of jokingly like are talking about it, and he says his is Jennifer Aniston and hers is John Hamm. Well, then the movie's so goofy, very obvious with its humor. Like they go to a book signing for Jennifer Aniston, and he has to go back in there by himself to go look for his jacket. And like it's so obvious what's happening now. You know what I mean? They just went from talking about this is about to be the sex pass. So he fucks Jennifer Aniston. Okay. Then the whole movie becomes this thing like she has to go to Hollywood to fuck John Hamm to make it even so she can marry her husband. And that's the premise of the whole movie, and it becomes like a Wizard of Oz type of adventure where she's gathering weird, odd characters along the way, and when she finally, gets to the wizard, the wishes all come true for the whole gang. Like it's a very funny construction of that story, I suppose. And it does a lot of humor, you got like Hollywood humor, I guess you could call it. It's like pointing out a lot of things in Hollywood or around Hollywood, the famous hotels in the area. A lot of actors play themselves. A lot of cameos. It's like chock full of them. Weird Al is one
Hell
of them.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, just like really good cameos. Some people from Dropout, I think at least Zach from Dropout is in the movie for a moment. Like just like I think I wrote this on Letterboxd about the thing. It's just me pointing at the screen going, "Oh, look who it is now! Oh, okay. Oh, they got them in it too.
Yeah.
Oh, look."
You're just like soy jacking.
And they're not always playing themselves. Sometimes they're playing character. It was just a fun time. It wasn't like a great movie. It felt like a little cheaply made, but like just kind of a fun time.
Yeah.
Fun time.
All right.
Yep. What else? Anything else? That's all I've seen in theaters, anyway.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything in theaters. I was going to see that Death of Robin Hood, but I just didn't get out to it.
Yeah, I couldn't get excited enough to go see it, to be honest with you. It's like vaguely interesting to me.
It's like it's from the same director as Pig, and I really liked Pig.
That's huge, yeah.
Yeah, so like if it's going to be another like melancholic, sad old man tale, but this time it's Robin Hood, easy grab. You got Hugh Jackman, another easy grab. It's just, I just didn't get out. I just didn't get out.
Getcha.
That's my fault. That's on me. That's on me.
Getcha. If I went out, I probably would have gone to see Toy Story 5, to be honest with you.
I wasn't
Don't know
gonna say that. That one.
Yeah, that one can miss you.
I say I'll wait till Disney Plus, but I said that about Hoppers, and Hoppers is on Disney Plus, and I haven't watched that yet. I was going to before the podcast.
I don't think I logged it.
But
it's fine.
I chose NFT cursed images instead.
Good idea. Hoppers is like honestly, like I think it was good. I don't feel much feelings for it.
I've seen a lot of people
hardly
either
to
like
finish it.
really like it or just are like mutually against it.
Yeah.
Like, but I feel like that can be said about like more or less what like Pixar has been releasing since like 2021.
Yeah.
Like everything after Soul, they've been like they've got like their shooters and their haters except for Lightyear. I think everybody kind of just didn't care about Lightyear.
Oh man, I hated Lightyear.
It was really just a nothing burger of a movie. it really wasn't that good.
It really was, and the twist where it was him from the future.
Future him is Zurg. That makes no fucking sense. What do you mean?
Oh, it was awful.
Andy grew up watching this. This sucks.
Yeah, which is kind of a cool concept. I liked that.
Yeah,
but like they didn't do it justice. They didn't do that idea justice.
They should have just made a normal space romp instead of tried to make something surprising, I guess.
Yeah, out of all the Pixar stuff that's come out since, like, I don't know, Soul, I guess, Turning Red is my favorite.
I really
by far
like Turning Red. Yeah,
there's so much like mid stuff going on. Elio, if that's how you say it, Luca.
I didn't see Elio.
Kind of mid.
I liked Luca and I liked Elemental. But yeah,
would you like? I don't know. I feel like I liked them too, but I haven't cared to rewatch them.
I mean, I'm in the same boat with that. In like,
I've watched Turning Red probably 5 times.
Really,
I love it.
I think for me it's just like I don't rewatch movies like super often anymore.
I guess I don't either.
Like the movie at this point I think I rewatch most is like Return of the Living Dead and Freddy Got Fingered.
Okay. Weirdo.
I rewatched that with my brother and like one of his friends on Discord like last week.
I'm always rewatching the animated shit though. Like if I'm rewatching movies, it's Pixar and Disney animated shit, to be honest with you.
If it's like a rewatch, it's got to be something I haven't seen in like a while. That being said, I did scroll past Con Air. I watched that not super recently before rewatch.
Yeah. Oh, I could watch Coco a million times.
I haven't seen Coco. I missed that one.
Bro,
yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's a blind spot. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's really
what people
good
say.
movie.
That's another one people say is like one of the last great Pixars. I just didn't get to it.
It's like I think I ranked my Pixar, and Coco was like top 3. But I think anyway, I was thinking about Zootopia, but that's
just Disney main. Disney
yes.
Animation.
I like Disney. I always mix them up though. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people do.
Especially this like post-COVID era. Like some of them do feel like they could be Disney movies. Like
they really
Onward doesn't feel like a Pixar movie to me.
There isn't like a definite Pixar feel anymore. Like you don't get that like you did with The Incredibles and Monsters Inc. and all like the classics. Say, that was like Pixar giants. They don't feel like that anymore.
Yeah, as much as I can appreciate a studio trying something different, most of those movies you just mentioned are all very different from each other and accomplish fucking wonders. Where here it is just like, at most, like, yeah, like, pretty good. I mean, well, I think they got, like, this new cat movie coming out that looks totally fucking, like, it looks like something Pixar would never even consider making. Especially with its animation style. I haven't seen the trailer, but people are like glad Pixar's like ditching like the Bean Mouth aesthetic or another like sequel to a movie they've done 4 times already.
Yeah. Real. All right. Is there any other movies you want to talk about? Any other animation studios you want to talk about? I could talk about animation studios for a whole other episode, to be honest with you.
You know, animation.
Next episode, we're gonna break down Blue Sky Animation's entire discography and rank it from worst to best.
It's like it's all the Ice Ages. That's Rio 1 and 2. That's the Peanuts movie, and nothing else. Nothing else, I don't think.
Well, yeah, it's an easy ranking. It's good. I think there's like.
But it's fucking just Ice Age. We're just watching Ice Age.
A whole lot of Ice Age.
Yeah.
All right, fine. We'll add the Illumination movies in. Fine. We'll rank both of them. Should we talk about this week's movie?
Yeah, we can talk about this week's movie before I go into like me being a little excited for the new Minions. Let's talk about Dead Man.
Me too. Dead Man. what is the Jim Jarmusch? Is that his
Jim
name?
Jarmusch.
I've never seen any of his movies until now.
And how do you feel about it? How's your first Jim Jarmusch?
I loved it. So I actually just finished it right before the podcast. So
you said you had to work tonight before the podcast. No,
I did. I started it earlier in the day, and then I started watching it at work a little bit, and then I came home and finished the last 45 minutes while I was eating my supper.
All right.
So I just finished it. I was falling asleep at the end, big time. Not like in a way like I wasn't fully paying attention, but man, that thing is droney. Man, the end of this movie is a trip. But like in a very anyway, I loved it. I fucking loved it.
That's sick.
I loved the black and white style. I loved all the fade to black, fade from black. I loved.
It happens so much in the beginning of the movie, and then hits you with just a little bit of the score before really like ramping up throughout like the rest of it.
The beginning of this movie is so cool because like it's like 5 minutes of like maybe 5 minutes. I don't know, maybe less.
I think
like no dialogue.
Like that, yeah.
Of no dialogue, and it just kind of just a lot of fade from black, and I was just like, this is interesting so far. And then when it finally does kind of stop doing that, it brings on this character who I thought was doing blackface. I'm not sure what was going on there.
He's just covered in soot and ash. He's working the train engine.
And he comes in and has like this like poetic ass dialogue, and then fucking cuts to credits and then title. I'm like, that's sick. That's like 10 minutes before the intro credits.
We love a good late title drop.
Yeah, like you can't start movies. Try to greenlight a movie like this on Netflix today. Wouldn't happen. Can't do no action in the first 2 minutes. This is the type of thing that Netflix would dread. You know what I mean?
Maybe they let Noah Baumbach make whatever he wants at Netflix.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You got to give some people the.
If Jim Jarmusch were to take a Netflix deal, he could do another Dead Man, I think.
Hell yeah.
At the cost of having to explain everything, though.
I can't imagine somebody trying to make a sequel to this or something. That'd be crazy. This is so unique. It's so like singular in its thing. I can't imagine you trying to take this style and do it with different equipment and different in a different time, literally in a different time. Like you can't really make this movie in the same way. You can maybe do an interesting take on it, but
you'd have to like commit so hard to a tone, which this movie like certainly has a tone, but you can't commit to this tone like anymore from like a major studio. Like it is like there's like it's like an airiness to it. There's like a dryness to it without feeling like deadpan.
And the music,
the fucking score is insane.
It's just a distorted guitar, like just slow, drony. Like, man, that shit made me tired. That shit made me tired throughout the whole damn thing. I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it. Like, I say this like I was getting so tired at the end. I mean it, and it's like such a compliment in the weirdest way, because like it was obviously him drifting off into spirit world or whatever. I didn't get to look up anything about this movie whatsoever, so I actually don't really understand what the fuck it's about, to be honest with you. It's so Johnny, what I had to gather is Johnny Depp is actually dead this whole time, and this is his journey to the beyond through potentially hell.
Oh yeah, and like the fucking the three bandits were after him, like the Grim Reapers. I didn't even think about that. I was watching the movie from like a straightforward perspective, because like you see him get shot in the beginning, like, but the bullet like only like kind of goes through him, because like the lady he was like sleeping with like took most of it. She died. He only took a little bit of it, and then he just wakes up to nobody. His new Native American best friend, like trying to like dig it out of him.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even. I mean, the movie is called Dead Man, so maybe you're right. He is just running from the Grim Reaper.
Like, so even from the very beginning, I was thinking that he might be dead. So like, because it started with the quote, that something about not never traveling with a dead man, and then it's this very eerie like fade to black, fade from black. You know, you saw the beginning of the movie. It's a very dreamlike thing. Like he's on this train, and we don't know where we're going. We're getting shown this very weird imagery that we're passing by. He's going on this like adventure that feels like he's going to an afterlife. He's going to a destination. So I thought maybe from the very beginning that, oh, this guy's dead, because they kept even what the blackface guy said was kind of like something was off. And now nobody is saying repeatedly that he's dead. I don't know why he's saying that. Like, I think he's dead this whole time. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, no, sure, absolutely.
Which would mean that all of the stuff that we're watching and experiencing are something that he's experiencing on his way to the afterlife. Is this memories, or are these representations
perhaps
of
it's
things?
purgatory, and he's walking down. Maybe the old west is the river Styx, and he's being guided.
Is he a poet? Was he actually a poet? Does he not remember being a poet in his life?
I think I want to say a lot of times in media when they're depicting that transitional period, you don't remember much. You know, between life and death, you don't remember things. I can't think of an example. The only movie that comes to mind is The Exorcist 3, but that's a dream sequence.
What was it?
Exorcist 3. There's a dream. It's the only thing I can think of right now. Yeah. Is a dream sequence in Exorcist 3 that it's nothing to do with going to the afterlife yourself. In the context of that, George C. Scott has a dream, and his priest friend is in it, and then he wakes up and his friend's dead. So nothing to do with this direct discussion.
My favorite example of, I guess, the story showing you a journey to the afterlife, the final death type of thing, is I'm thinking of Ending Things. Who's that by? Goddamn.
Charlie Kaufman.
Kaufman. Yes, Kaufman. Have you seen it?
Yes, I fucking love it.
It's one of my favorite fucking movies ever. This movie reminded me a lot of that in those aspects, where it felt like, am I watching a metaphorical journey through maybe this man's past, maybe this man's experiences, whatever it may be, because none of them feel really real. They feel very dreamlike, and the fading from black is not really helping that. It all feels like little vignettes that are connected. Sometimes it would fade to black and fade from black and still kind of being on the same scene, to be honest with you. It was just kind of the next thing that happened. And I was like, that can't be just a nothing choice. I feel like there's something to this. These are all little vignettes, and they all kind of piece together, and they all kind of don't have to dream logic type of things.
Yeah, and there's it's a lot of very quick shortcuts between. Excuse me. It's
there's burps again.
Yeah, they're back. Oh my god,
they're back, bro. What the fuck?
It's we'll fade to black from William, what's his name? William Burke?
William Blake.
William Blake. We'll cut from William Blake and nobody. We'll fade to black from them to...
Nobody said it a million times, William Blake.
You white... Fuck you, white man. To... fucking... Michael Wincott. And those two guys. And they'll be talking about fucking nonsense, and it'll fade to black from them, and then fade from black back to Johnny Depp after 5 seconds, with the three of them just updating them on where they're at on the trail.
Yeah,
and it's never any oh, this is where they were. It's Michael Wincott's talking some bullshit about how the other guy fucked, killed, and ate his parents.
Yeah,
and just a lot of weird comedy beats that kind of throughout that really are effective. They really do work.
I liked how it would linger on a scene, on on really no reason. It seemed like it would just like linger on Johnny Depp for far too long and then fade to black. It
Yeah.
would let the scene happen and then let you sit in it for a little bit and then fade. It did that quite a bit.
Yeah, and like the way his character like changes too throughout, like the from like the beginning to the end of the movie too. Like we first meet him, he's like this meek looking nerd who doesn't even know how to like help a woman like out of the mud. He just doesn't know what to do, and then he's just like cracking one-liners before shooting guys. Like, I am William Blake. You ever hear? Have you heard my poetry? And then he shoots like that Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
That's some hard shit. That's some cold shit.
He started shooting everybody.
Yeah.
My goodness, it was almost got comical. Like he's just
Yeah.
he's just like killing just everybody. Who was the
clerk
guy?
Yeah, the clerk priest guy, Alfred Mullaney.
Yeah, he's gonna sign this.
Was
that the guy from what is Alfred Mullaney in?
Spider-Man 2?
Yes. Is that him?
Yes.
Okay, I said that and then I said, nah, maybe it's not him. Literally to my girlfriend. I was like, yeah, it's the guy from Spider-Man 2. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, no, that's totally him, yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, he's like, can you sign my... He like reaches under the counter and like you hear like Johnny Depp like cock his pistol back. Like he's fucking ready for anything. And then he's like, can I get your autograph? It would mean the world to me. And then that's when he pulls the gun out, and then Johnny Depp just like stabs him in the hand. He's like, here's your autograph. And just more funny bits that I'm laughing at. The bit that made me laugh the hardest was like at the end when he's on the boat about to be like pushed off into the sea, where like he has like the tobacco string or whatever it is, the tobacco rope. He's like, he was like, I got you tobacco, nobody. He's like, nobody, I have tobacco. I was like, and he says, I was like, that's for your trip across. And he's like, nobody, I don't smoke, as he's just like drifting off. After telling everybody throughout the movie that he doesn't smoke, and then finally gets one more out. That made me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah.
That one really got me.
Yeah. Fucking. What else do I want to say about this movie? Trying to remember some of the shit. Billy Bob Thornton was in it.
Billy Bob. That would also
a random
got me too.
Trio of characters that were just kind of fun.
Yeah, like a comedy gag bit where they're just like bickering and fighting over beans, and then Johnny Depp shows up wanting some charitable beans, and then they just like draw guns on each other, and one of them shoots Billy Bob Thornton like in the foot, and he takes like a moment, just looks down, looks back up, he's like, "Dadgum some bitch guy got shot," and he's like, he doesn't sound like he's in pain, he's just mad about it. It's like, "I been hit."
It feels kind of like Johnny Depp is immortal and is just kind of going into these scenarios to exist in them and like to. Have you seen the Swimmer? Is that what it's called?
I haven't seen The Swimmer, if that's what it's called.
You have?
No, I have not.
You have not. Okay, that's another really great example of somebody kind of going through physical things, a storyline, if you will, that is the afterlife, and experiencing all of their past on their way through. That's what I feel like is happening with Johnny Depp here. He can just walk up. He's like, "What if those guys kill me?" You know, he can just walk up because this is just him experiencing these things and seeing them. I don't really understand why. I'm not sure if the metaphor is, to show how he interacts and changes things for the worse. But he like now everywhere he goes is death. He's killing. People are getting shot. He shoots somebody. That person accidentally shoots the next guy. Like it's a big domino effect.
Yeah.
Like everywhere he goes is this death. And obviously he's not the character who wants that, but he's becoming that. It's completely engulfed him. He's had multiple guns and upgraded his weapon, and first he couldn't shoot. He missed the guy 3 times. Now he's hitting people multiple times. He's a whole different, like you said, he's a whole different character.
He can
by the
shoot
end
a guy
of it.
like across like a plot of dirt. After getting shot like through the arm, he could still like shoot that guy no problem.
He got shot so many times.
Yeah. No, I really dug it. I really dug this.
Me too.
Quite a good bit. I do recommend too, also from Jim Jarmusch, Ghost Dog, because that's also very like down tempo, kind of like slowly paced movie, but it's about like Forrest Whitaker, and he's kind of like he's like a hitman in New York, but like he's got like a samurai code, so he's also got like a katana, and the RZA does the soundtrack, and that kicks ass too.
Sick.
Yeah,
I'll have to watch it. I loved this. Did he write this or no?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, no, he wrote this one too.
It seems okay.
It looks like he's written most of his movies. The only other one besides this and Ghost Dog I've seen from Jarmusch is The Dead Don't Die, but I didn't care for that one too much. But I haven't seen it since like it came out in like 2019. At the time, yeah, it wasn't my bag at the time. I might appreciate it more.
I saw the vision with Dead Man. I can say that much. I feel like there's a very specific like tempo of this movie that is like it had to have been written and directed by this one person. Like it's very cohesive, and it hits like this perfect stride. I think almost throughout. I loved it. It hit me just right, honestly. Even the way I watched it was not optimal. First half at home,
a little bit at work,
20 minutes at work,
and then the rest when you're a little bit sleepy.
Yeah. I kind of like that though, because I felt like I was drifting off into.
That's what happened when I watched like Heart of Glass when we watched that. That was many years ago. I was like falling asleep, but the movie does just put you in like a sleep-like state,
in a trance.
Kind of fucking on purpose, if I remember right. Like,
I think so.
Yeah, like
I really do think so.
Yeah,
I think this movie does the same thing. I think that with the lingering shots and the first 5 minutes just being, barely even informational. It's just a lot of train.
Not a lot of hard cuts. It lets you kind of like blink between scenes. Nothing really
exist
like
in the dream.
Yeah. The most exciting bits are when he does shoot a guy a couple of times, but those scenes are like so like almost comedic in themselves too, for as like briefly shocking as they can be. It's still like he falls down and then like the door behind him will say like something, I forget, like when he was in like Alfred Molini's shop, another guy like burst in and he shot that dude a couple times and he fell, and the sign said something a little ironic. I totally don't remember what it says, but I remember like seeing that and be like, this is a little bit funny on purpose.
Yeah.
So it's not like filled with tension or action like other westerns, or like big drama and gravitas, like The Searchers or something like that, or like a classic western. But it's like, it just kind of like guides you through it. It's very, again, like airy and dreamy.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I think I loved the character Nobody as well.
He was great. Yeah.
So fun. Very charismatic. I think he was kind of his spirit guide.
Yeah.
Very obviously.
He keeps calling him stupid fucking white man for like the first like 10 minutes they interact. Yeah. It's like, you have any tobacco, stupid fucking white man?
Tobacco. I don't smoke.
I don't
smoke. I loved it. What do you think? You think it's a weirdo watch list?
I definitely think so. Like going at it from the angle of like other like traditional westerns, like westerns are always about like the gunslinging heroes, like catching the bandits, you know, and depending on when your movie came out, the Native Americans too, you know, like a lot of like the John Fords and like John Waynes, they all have their very like specific tone, and even like contemporaries still try to capture at least like the grittiness. This movie doesn't go for any of that. And again, it's like a man's journey to his afterlife, or to his death, not even afterlife. We're just along for that ride. And it's got a fucking kick-ass guitar score.
It's so interesting.
Yeah, it fucking rocks.
It does. It does. I would love to have this on VHS. This is the type of movie that I would love to throw in on VHS and fall asleep to. Like, it's perfect. Perfect for that. Like, it just would have the perfect shitty ass quality of the audio of a VHS. Oh, bring me back to the 90s, bro. Bring me back. I need to go back when times were simple and I was 8.
You were 8 years old. This many.
I should have watched Dead Man when I was 8.
Yeah.
Out of 10? Is that what you're gonna say?
Out of 10. How many 8-year-olds out of 10?
I'm gonna go with 8. 8. This movie 8.
It did eat. I do also agree.
And it left no crumbs.
Good 8 out of 10 out of me too.
Beautiful. Movie 8.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it belongs on the watch list. It's an 8 out of 10 from the both of us. Which brings us to next episode's pick. What do you have in store?
All right. I didn't notice until now, but it's directed by Korine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mr. Lonely from 2007.
Oh, that's kind of like the next one I have to watch.
Oh, perfect. Okay,
yeah.
Great.
That's the wrong cool. Mr. Lonely.
It just sounded
Oh,
cool.
This is a different one I'm thinking of. Okay. Is it?
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, it is a different one, but the only Harmony Korine movies I'm missing are Trash Humpers, Julian Donkey Boy, and Mr. Lonely.
Perfect.
So, like, well, I've enjoyed just about every Harmony Korine movie I've seen, even his new like dog shit movies.
Yeah.
And looking at the cast list, we have Diego Luna as Michael Jackson. Diego Luna being from Rogue One and Star Wars, as well as Werner Herzog.
Hell yeah.
So this will be fun.
It looks interesting.
In Paris, a young American working as a Michael Jackson lookalike meets Marilyn Monroe, who invites him to her commune in Scotland, where she lives with Charlie Chaplin and her daughter Shirley Temple. So yeah. I don't know where on the Harmony Korine line this is gonna fall under. If this is gonna be closer to Gummo or Spring Breakers. I'm looking forward to it. Given that this doesn't take place in South Florida, I'm leaning like it's gonna feel more like Gummo.
Hell yeah. I'm all about it. Let's do it.
Yeah, 112 minutes. That's under 2 hours.
Hopefully it's easy to watch.
It's on Mubi. It's on Canopy. It's on AMC Plus. It's on Prime Video for $4.
All right, $4. All right.
So we can watch it.
All right, homie.
I don't have Mubi, so I gotta pay for it, but that's okay.
Me too.
That's okay.
Oh yeah. All right, homie. Well, is there anything else you need to add to the end of this beautiful episode number 50?
Fucking 50. I never remember until I make the thumbnails.
50 something.
50 something.
Episode 50 something.
50 something.
How you want to end this shit, huh?
57.
What do you want to say?
I want to say that this is going to be episode 57. I just looked it up.
Hell yeah.
Those are my final thoughts.
57.
Those are my politics. 57 is my life. 67 is my life, actually. Can't wait for that episode. Nice. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. And go watch a movie. Watch Mr. Lonely for next time. Maybe watch a Jackass movie. Doesn't have to be the new one. I'm gonna get out of here and finish Jackass 3. And we'll see. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.